Cześć, siemanko, witam w Chicago, tam jest downtown, tu jest piękny zachód słońca, a tutaj jest Hackerspace Pump Station 1 w Chicago, po którym was za moment odprowadzę. Dogrywam intro do wideo, które nagrałem przed chwilą, także żeby tylko dodać kontekst. Trafiłem tutaj w dniu, kiedy są 13 urodziny Hackerspace'u, także tutaj zobaczycie wszystkich. A wycieczka zaczyna się od tych drzwi, także...
We have a virtual tour on.
Yeah, I see.
Not the same, but yeah, these are our lasers and our 3D printing area. So yeah, we have a Boss laser.
Yeah, you've got some big machines. That's
yeah,
nice.
so I think it's spec for 150 watts, but right now there's 100 watt. With a smaller universal.
I like the retro gaming someone set up in the workshop.
Yeah, so we have our universal, this is our Apple lock. I think now this is set up for like a rotary attachment. Yeah, so this is our lasers area. This is our 3D printing area. So we have a form-free resin printer. And then those are all the resin we have, and then our cleaning thing. Here are our FDM printers. So we have 3 Crusoes, 2 Enders.
Really nice. I love how the tools are just neatly attached, so no one goes with them.
Yeah, those will be gone if we didn't do that. So yeah. Here.
All right.
This is our kitchen.
That's the common area. Oh, you actually got a proper big kitchen.
Yeah, we have a closed kitchen here.
All right.
One of our big groups is our brewing group, so you can see all the brewing equipment here.
Nice.
So we have, we have everything from brewing to like sauerkraut, so like fermenting.
Yeah, pickles or something.
Yeah, so that's all here for you. Your brewing and fermenting, and then if you want to actually cook anything.
I mean, most hackerspaces I've been to, like having a kitchen was like anti-pattern. Like no one would like to have a kitchen because it would be a mess. But I see it's working for you.
Well, people don't do their dishes, and
yeah.
But for things like this, for like parties and stuff, and like.
Amazing. So I see you having a grill or something.
Yeah, so
there's lots of smoke.
But this is our general area for so like any project you have.
Yeah.
So you can see all the
mostly woodworking, I see. But there's a pool table. Is it a?
So this is usually covered, but yeah, this is for parties and stuff.
What is it for? What's the machine?
That's a coffee roaster.
Oh, that's nice.
So we're still figuring out the logistics of whether something of that size is
necessary.
Yeah, I mean, because it needs like dedicated power because it's a 60 amp circuit, and
I would imagine it's like proper commercial units.
500 CFM. Yeah, it's like legit exhaust and power.
Well, if you need a side business for your hackerspace, I guess that kind of works.
And this is our salvage, where our garbage and like some storage. This is our power racing. I don't know if you've heard of this, but in America we have like a power racing series where makerspaces around the country will race each other. So next one is in Louisville, in Kentucky in September, I believe. But yeah, they're all around the country. So
that's pretty cool. So it's particularly for hackerspaces to design their own vehicles.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I mean, anyone can do it. Like you can do it out of your garage.
Yeah.
But like it started at PS1. All the board or most of the board are members of PS1. So but yeah, it's like, and it's usually like centered around a maker fair. So the last one was at a Wisconsin maker fair. So like we had a little race there. But yeah, they're all around the country. I think we have 10 races.
That's really cool. Is it okay? It's electric, I see. Got some.
Yeah, so it's hand. Everything is built, the frame to the. It's basically a scratch built electric go-kart.
That's so cool. We have our hackerspace. We have like a hoverboard that's been hacked.
Well,
sort of a
in Europe they have Hacky Racers, which is, I think they're UK based, but they were like inspired by power racing, so they kind of have their own equivalent. I don't know if they do anything anywhere else in Europe. But
I haven't heard of this. I need to check this out. That would be so fun. Some metalworking, I see.
So this is what's called our small metal. So it's more for like
precision,
like casting and like jewelry making. It's also for like pottery. So there's like
yeah, I see a oven.
Kilns there, and then yeah, you see for like if you're doing casting for like the jewelry or whatever things you want there. So there's like a hood back there.
That's a nice pot, or whatever that is.
Yeah, so that's one of the.
It's really cool. Yeah, I see some mold making stuff and precision grinding. Awesome. And that's big metal, I
and then here we call this cold metal. So like the opposite of cold metals is hot metals, which is where you do your welding. But for here you can do like so right here's our sheet metal processing. So you do like your benders and rollers, and there's like a notcher there. So over here we have our band saws, drill presses, and in the back corner there we have our Bridgeport email and our lathes.
Even got like a CNC.
Yeah, so this is our Tormach, our 3-axis CNC mill.
That's amazing. It's amazing how much hardware has like piled up throughout the years, you guys. How old are you guys? I believe that's the
We're
13
years, I think.
And this is the party for the 13.
Yeah.
It's the best timing for me to arrive here.
Yeah, and then yeah, so we have a smaller Shapeoko there. So it's like if you need a metal thing, do it here, or you can flatten your stock on the Bridgeport and then finish it up over here.
All right.
This is our new thing, like English wheel for like you want to do like curves for.
Yeah. Nice. So would you guys buy it like from the money you've got as the Hackerspace? Or
Yeah. So this one was, for instance, any member can submit a vote, and then yeah, once it passes, we can.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah. So like, yeah, everything was basically a vote, unless you know, the area host. How we do it is with like area hosts, they can buy some like lesser expensive tools, but any big purchase is going to be through a vote.
Okay. So you have it's like an outside area too, but there's a grill party.
Yeah.
I'm noticing.
But yeah, for you.
So cool. Oh, painting shop. Hey.
So for our dock is where we have our paint booth. So we have our spray booth here. We also have our small and a larger powder coating booth. And then yeah, this is our dock. So if you have a larger project, you want to just bring it in.
Yeah, almost like a small garage. You can. All right, there's more space.
So this is our most popular area. This is our wood shop. Yeah, those are a little sticky right now. But yeah, so I showed you we had a small CNC, the Tormach for like mostly metal, and then there's our larger CNC for our shop lot. It can accept up to a full 4x8 sheet. So if you need some more serious woodworking CNC stuff. Over here we have this is our dust collector closet, because yeah, given how popular the space is, we have
yeah, it's a proper system. I see, like in the entire workshop.
Even then, we still create a lot of dust for, like, you know, if someone's just running any of the sanders. If you have a big project,
yes,
like half an hour here.
Definitely need a respirator here.
Yeah. We have a jointer, all of our sanders, our planer over there. Miter saw. This is our storage system. I don't know how do you guys have like a ticketing system for storage or what?
Yeah, actually,
just like
so the only storage,
system
my Hackerspace is kind of small, so we don't really have, we have some space for materials, but we don't have a ticketing system, so it sort of like lays around, it's kind of messy. But for the member stuff, we just have boxes, and each member has a box. And ideally, everyone should keep their stuff in their boxes, but you know how it is.
Yeah, this is our sheet stock for, yeah, we have a ticketing system for, once the ticket expires, someone will come through and red ticket it.
Okay, so that's what the parking system is. I was thinking it's actual parking, but you've got a guide to tidy space, green. That's really good. Okay.
Yeah, so this is how you get, like, okay, you get 3 days to keep your project around. Then it goes to the red ticketing, which we post to our Slack also. So people will see that, hey, this is gonna, you know, get it out of here, or if it goes to salvage, then anyone can take it or we can throw it.
Yeah, that's really good. So it just, yeah, okay. So by default, you can store your project for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And if you don't like sort of update the stuff, like someone can just take it.
Or you can request from our like I mentioned, our Aerial. So every area has their own Aerials who, like, you know, helps maintain equipment or manage like the other volunteers underneath them. So that you can request from them, like, oh, I need like 2 weeks or whatever, and they can be like, yeah, that's reasonable. And then
yeah, that's pretty good. That's a fair system.
Woodley. So we just started a club here for a turning club. Yeah, so we have a pretty nice setup here for.
Love how everything has its corner, like thematic corner.
Yeah, our table saw is out of order at the moment.
Okay, so I see some tools have authorization required. So do you have like a system for training people and?
Yeah, so for the wood shop, we have our online learning platform. It's called Canvas. So once you complete, for instance, for the wood shop, like our general wood shop, once you complete the course, then you can sign up for our the in-person authorization.
Okay.
So that will be, so you finish the course online, then do the in-person. For more specialized tools, for instance, like the lathe, we have like a monthly
refresh course
or a monthly like in-depth course, or you take like 2 people. It takes a couple of hours. So yeah, we have you can either do it through our online system, or there's a special request or regularly scheduled authorization for like the shop bot. It's like you know, every couple of weeks we have our Saturday, you know, CAD CAM part, and then then after that you'll schedule a in-person one-on-one. Yeah,
and they just verify you're good. And like, I guess if someone like catches you like using unauthorized equipment.
well, some of the stuff, like, so for the anything here we can't really lock people out, but if it's for the lasers or the shop bot, you can lock them out through the computer. Like, you have to, your account has to be authorized.
Okay, so like, do you actually have to log in for the machines, or how does it work?
No, just those. Like, we're hoping to have a RFID. Okay, but that's a long-term project of, like, you know, if it's your system is okay, you're authorized on the you'll fob in.
I've seen it once in a hackerspace in Amsterdam. For example, for the power tools, they would have just like a locker, and in order to get the tool out, you would have to like get your RFID card, and the locker would open. But that's the only place I've seen this system.
So there's a Fabman. They're like a CRM that started through a hackerspace. They have like a Raspberry Pi RFID thing that they already have, but it's like a subscription service, so it's kind of expensive. But yeah, so this is the hot metals where you do all your blacksmithing, welding, and grinding. So this is our powder coating, or not our powder coating, or the blasting.
Sandblaster.
Yeah, sandblaster. Yeah. You can fit a bike frame in here. So like if you want to prep it for welding or powder coating, here's our welding, and I think that's a small forge. But yeah, so we have our cold saw. Here's our welding table. We have MIG welding and TIG welding. And then we also have a forging, blacksmithing area.
I see.
So yeah, there's a lot of people like to make knives and swords and things like that. So
that's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you have your forge, and then we have a.
Is that a vacuum former?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, but these two are blacksmithing. There's a press, and that's a power hammer. But yeah, nice. This is our vacuum former. It was a donation from a university. So that's why I got it. So yeah, it's like something like this new would be really expensive.
Yeah, I've seen. I really like the idea of a vacuum former. I watch like Adam Savage used to use a lot of vacuum forming, like the stuff he did, and that's really enjoyed this. Yeah, I never had one though, so.
Yeah, it's pretty. I think it's a 2x4 or 4x4 max size, and it's a pretty big. It's called draw, like you know
the pressure, I guess, or
the desktop ones. I don't think they can get that depth of this machine can do. So here's another machine that's currently out of order.
Plasma cutter?
Yeah, so this is our CNC plasma cutter for sheet metal.
It's basically every tool I could ever imagine in this workshop. That's really nice.
Yeah, but they got, that was kind of like a hack together one, or not hack, yeah, but like hacked together. And there was we got some water on the control board, so it was. If we were to do, if like in the time since we got this, they've there are better like off-the-shelf ones that we could.
That you get to build yourself.
It's like 3D printers too, right? Like, they're so much cheaper now. You get a really nice one.
So you've got enough masks and clothes to like do a workshop, I guess.
Yeah, I think our welding authorizations are usually every Saturday.
Nice. You've got a machine status. So how would that work?
Well, so it's not fully implemented yet, but it's basically just a Google spreadsheet where you can if you see a tool is down, you can
just tag it offline.
Tag it off, but I'm trying to get automations where it'll be like once you toggle it to off, it'll go to like it'll email the area host, so like, oh, this thing's done. It'll automatically go to our Slack and be like, hey, the plasma cutter's down. Yeah. But that's just one of the automations we're trying to put into the space.
Pretty good.
That lockout thing is the other big one.
I'm noticing the LED screen. Like, is it just a clock, or do you do anything fun with it?
I think it's just a clock for now, but we have. I don't know. What I'm working on is like more Slack integrations.
Yeah.
They'll just be like with like bots and stuff. Or
you can ask whether something is working or not,
you can just be like tool status, and they'll tell you everything is okay. So we'll walk through the lounge and then we'll go upstairs.
All right, you've got upstairs too. So that's the 13th birthday of the Hackerspace. It's pretty cool. I love the chalkboard. Alright.
Alright, so up here is our arts and textiles area. So as you can tell, it's like a big part of it is our sewing and like textiles over here. So we have our professional sewing machines and like sergers and stuff like that. We also have a graphics tablet for full Adobe, Creative Cloud on there, and then underneath here you can see all the other
just materials, I guess.
Arts and crafts materials and stuff. Yeah, so a bunch of volunteers came together and they built the table. So
that's really lovely.
We have a nice
proper
workspace. There's our large format printer. If you want to do like posters or anything like that.
That's really great to have. Just and electronics. Hi.
Yep. And then here's our electronics lab. So we have a bunch of just random like equipment. I think there's a power supplies, oscilloscopes, and stuff like that.
That's the best part. Just boxes of random equipment you can just take from.
Yeah. And then against the wall you can see all like the transistors and stuff and wiring that. When people have a project, they have extra, they just put it here. Because you can't usually buy one. But yeah, everything else is all the tools and stuff are underneath here.
Oh, CNC plasma rebuild. Would you look at that?
Yeah, so this is the control system for the one that
the one
that got destroyed. Yeah, so we're working on rebuilding that.
I guess that's the original. Kind of messed up on the inside. All right, so
yeah, this is also like a meeting area, so you want to present on the.
They've got a projector.
Yeah, there's some server equipment back there.
Oh, nice. What are you running on the servers?
At the moment, our wiki and our Canvas learning system. Maybe on that.
All right,
I think we are working on moving more stuff to the cloud. But yeah.
Yeah, that's really great. I mean, that's basically like every checkbox I can imagine, like from electronic server, textile,
and then
woodworking.
There's some more workbenches for soldering stations.
I love the moving oscilloscope. Just take it wherever you need, and it's really great. Awesome. Everything neatly organized.
Yeah, we try.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem always.
I guess here's the last thing I can show you. So this is our catwalk. So there's more server equipment here.
Ooh! That's some Raspberry Pi cloud.
So people can like rent server space for a monthly fee. So if you want to have your own run a server for whatever, you mentioned storage. So this is one of our storages for like, you can pay extra for this. So this is like by default, you have to pay extra. But
okay, so each member can buy like one storage unit on the.
And then I think those lockers down there on this, you can see they're like, they open. Those are the other storage spaces you can.
I like this. So you've got the parking system for just storing stuff, and then on this one particular one, there's no parking.
Yeah,
it's really good nomenclature. I like this.
Yeah, and we even have places that are like painted on the ground, like that.
Yeah. All right. So that's all storage. That's really nice. So speaking of additional fees, like what is the membership fee here?
So it's $50 a month, and then it's if you want storage, that's $30 a month additional, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So yeah, it's either
that's all.
yeah, that's it.
Apart from the toilets, which I don't really need to see, but yeah.
So yeah, that's everything. Let's see if any more questions.
Yeah, that's really great. Amazing. That's a good space. I mean, even the one I visited in LA, the crash space, it wasn't that big. So this is huge. So okay, so you mentioned $50 for the base membership fee, $30 for storage.
Yeah.
And then like how much members do you have?
Right now we have a little over 500 members. 500
members. So all are paying at least $50.
Well, we have like work in lieu of dues, volunteers. So
okay.
Like if you're like an area host or whatever,
well, yes, I can do that.
Then you don't pay dues. I don't know how many we have, like maybe 50 volunteers, something like that. But yeah,
that's okay. So that's a lot of funding you got. So do you rent this space like all on your own, or do you get like a deal with the city, or?
No, it's all through just a normal rental.
Like marketplace price. Okay, that's pretty good. That's really great. I mean, most of the hackerspace, like my hackerspace, has only 30 members. We have we have a fee that would be equivalent of like $25, but it's like 100 in our currency in Polish zloty. And we now rent a space on like marketplace money kind of, but it's much smaller. It's like 60 square meters, which is, I don't know, 100 square feet or whatever. So not really big. Like probably I think this is the size of like your metalworking shop, basically. Yeah. So not this big, and we mostly focus on electronics and programming. That's most of the deal. We have some woodworking 3D printers, but really limited and like really small space, like basically this corner. So yeah.
Our woodworking space is by far our most popular.
I can imagine.
Especially like having access to something like that in a city. It's like you're.
Yeah, I mean,
not everyone even has a car, so like how are they gonna have a garage with a workshop?
Yeah, and how does it work? Like, is this like the only hackerspace in Chicago, or?
So there's Southside Hackerspace in Bridgeport. I don't know. Closer to where I live, it's much smaller, like 50 to 60. Hey, actually, they're like 50 to 60 members. They're
so probably like about my size, about the size of my hackerspace.
I'm trying to think how big that one is.
So this is really huge. So I imagine a lot of people commute from like all over Chicago to here.
Yeah, I think we definitely have people that like live in the suburbs. There are people that live in Indiana. Well, I don't know if you know, like.
Yeah, it's just next day over.
Yeah, well, it's like it'll be like an hour drive.
Yeah, I mean, here on the highway, just an hour dark, I guess. And
but yeah, and there are a few in the suburbs, but they're a lot smaller. So.
It's pretty good. I mean, I'm really glad I came here. So thank you for giving me the tour.
Yeah,
and
no problem.
I guess I will hang around and meet the people and actually
help yourself with some food and drinks if you want.
Thank you.